Wyoming Signs Road Situations Practice Test.
Question 1. Do you need to signal when there are no other vehicles around?
Yes, you must signal for at least 50 feet before you turn. Yes, you must signal for at least 100 feet before you turn. No, you are only required to signal when other vehicles are present. No, turn signals are optional in Wyoming.
Answer.
Yes, you must signal for at least 100 feet before you turn.
Question 2. You see an octagonal sign at an intersection. What must you do here?
Slow down and yield to traffic. Stop and yield to traffic. Proceed with caution. Watch out for crossing school children.
Answer.
Stop and yield to traffic.
Question 3. Two cars arrive at a four-way stop at the same time. Which car has right of way?
Car A. There is no rule for this situation, so one car must let the other car through. The car at the busiest entrance to the intersection. Car B.
Answer.
Car B.
Question 4. What must you do before you enter a road from an alley?
Yield to pedestrians and sound your horn before entering the road. Yield to all vehicles and pedestrians. Stop and yield to all vehicles and pedestrians. Yield as you would at a normal uncontrolled intersection.
Answer.
Stop and yield to all vehicles and pedestrians.
Question 5. When must you dim your high beams?
You are not required to dim your high beams for other drivers. When you are following a car within 500 feet or approaching a car within 300 feet. When you are within 300 feet of any other vehicle. When you are following a car within 300 feet or approaching a car within 500 feet.
Answer.
When you are following a car within 300 feet or approaching a car within 500 feet.
Question 6. Which car is currently driving in a blind spot?
Car B. None of the cars. Car C. Car A.
Answer.
Car B.
Question 7. Which of the following is true about driving on wet roads?
You should use your brakes to slow down after you begin to hydroplane. Cruise control can improve driving safety on wet roads. Roads are often the most slippery during the first half hour of rain. All of the above.
Answer.
Roads are often the most slippery during the first half hour of rain.
Question 8. Can you turn right at a red signal?
Yes, but only when permitted by a sign. No, not in Wyoming. Yes, but only after you stop and yield to all vehicles and pedestrians. Yes, and you should have right of way.
Answer.
Yes, but only after you stop and yield to all vehicles and pedestrians.
Question 9. Which car is turning left correctly here?
Both cars. Car B. Neither car. Car A.
Answer.
Car B.
Question 10. What must you do at a yellow flashing traffic signal?
Stop and yield as you would at a stop sign. Slow down and proceed with caution. Yield as you would at a yield sign. Stop and wait for the light to change.
Answer.
Slow down and proceed with caution.
Question 11. 3 cars arrive at this 4-way stop, one after another. In what order should these cars proceed?
Car C, B, and then A. Car A, C, and then B. Car B, C, and then A. Car B, A, and then C.
Answer.
Car B, A, and then C.
Question 12. You arrive at an intersection with the sign. What must you do here?
Queue behind any vehicles that are already in the intersection. Stop and yield to traffic. Slow down and yield to traffic. Only yield if you are turning.
Answer.
Slow down and yield to traffic.
Question 13. What does this sign mean?
Passing zone ends. Roundabout ahead. Central turning lane begins ahead. Divided highway begins ahead.
Answer.
Divided highway begins ahead.
Question 14. Which of the following is true about driving through icy conditions?
Bridges and raised sections of road will often freeze first. You should remain at least 6 to 8 seconds behind any vehicle you are following. You should never use cruise control on snowy or icy roads. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 15. This driver is using a hand signal. What is the driver planning to do?
This is not a valid hand signal. Turn left. Turn right. Stop or slow down.
Answer.
Stop or slow down.
Question 16. You are about to make a right turn at a red signal. A pedestrian enters the road ahead. What should you do?
Speed up to pass the pedestrian. Stop and let the pedestrian cross. Sound your horn to alert the pedestrian. Turn into the far lane and pass the pedestrian.
Answer.
Stop and let the pedestrian cross.
Question 17. What is a safe following distance?
1 second behind the car in front. 2 seconds behind the car in front. Far enough to clearly see the tail lights of the car in front. 25 feet behind the car in front.
Answer.
2 seconds behind the car in front.
Question 18. What does this sign mean?
You must drive at 50 miles per hour or faster here. You must always drive at 50 miles per hour here. The recommended speed limit is 50 miles per hour here. You must not exceed 50 miles per hour here.
Answer.
You must not exceed 50 miles per hour here.
Question 19. How close to a railroad crossing can you lawfully park?
15 feet from the tracks. 25 feet from the tracks. No closer than the stop line. 50 feet from the tracks.
Answer.
50 feet from the tracks.
Question 20. Can you turn left at a green signal?
Yes, but only after yielding. You do not have right of way. Yes, but only if there is a permissive sign posted. Yes, you have right of way. No.
Answer.
Yes, but only after yielding. You do not have right of way.
Question 21. Who must wear a seat belt?
The driver, all front seat passengers, and all passengers under 18. No one. Seatbelts are optional in Wyoming. Just the driver and any passengers under 18. Every vehicle occupant.
Answer.
Every vehicle occupant.
Question 22. What does this sign mean?
There is a four-way intersection ahead. You are going the wrong way, turn around and go back. There is a train station ahead. There is a railroad crossing ahead.
Answer.
There is a railroad crossing ahead.
Question 23. When should you use your headlights?
When visibility is difficult at 1,000 feet. From half an hour after sunset to half an hour before sunrise. Whenever you think other cars may find it difficult to see you. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 24. Which of the following is true about railroad crossings?
You only need to stop at a flashing red signal when a train is approaching. You can drive around a lowered crossing gate when there is no train present. You should not cross a multi-track crossing immediately after a train has passed. All of the above.
Answer.
You should not cross a multi-track crossing immediately after a train has passed.
Question 25. What is the speed limit around Wyoming schools?
15 miles per hour. 20 miles per hour. 30 miles per hour. 25 miles per hour.
Answer.
20 miles per hour.
Question 26. Which of the following is true about right of way?
Right of way is a legal right. You should immediately proceed once you have right of way. You should take right of way whenever you can. You should always be ready and willing to give another driver right of way.
Answer.
You should always be ready and willing to give another driver right of way.
Question 27. Which one of the following is true about Wyoming speed limits?
You must only exceed the posted speed limit when passing on a two-lane highway. The posted minimum speed limit is not enforceable. You can get a ticket for driving at the maximum speed limit. All of the above are true.
Answer.
You can get a ticket for driving at the maximum speed limit.
Question 28. Can you turn left at a red signal?
Yes, unless prohibited by a sign. No, not in Wyoming. Only when you are turning onto a one-way street. Only when you are turning between two one-way streets.
Answer.
Only when you are turning between two one-way streets.
Question 29. Two vehicles arrive at an intersection at the same time. Which one of the following is true?
The car on the right should yield to its left. The car on the busier road has right-of-way. The car on the left should yield to its right. One driver should proceed first and take right-of-way.
Answer.
The car on the left should yield to its right.
Question 30. This driver is using a hand signal. What is the driver planning to do?
Stop or slow down. Turn left. Turn right. This is not a valid hand signal.
Answer.
Turn right.
Question 31. What is the general speed limit around Wyoming's business and residential areas?
25 miles per hour. 15 miles per hour. 20 miles per hour. 30 miles per hour.
Answer.
30 miles per hour.
Question 32. Three cars arrive at an intersection with yield signs. Which car has right-of-way?
Car B. Car C. Car A. Corsa and C.
Answer.
Car B.
Question 33. Which car must yield?
Car A. There is no rule for this situation. One car must let the other car through. Whichever car is on the busier road. Car B.
Answer.
Car A.
Question 34. You have parked against the curb facing up a steep hill. Which way should you point your front wheels?
It does not matter. Towards the curb. Straight. Away from the curb.
Answer.
Away from the curb.
Question 35. What does this sign mean?
Dead end ahead. Work zone ahead. No passing ahead. Slow vehicle ahead.
Answer.
Slow vehicle ahead.
Question 36. What sign has this shape?
A work zone sign. A no passing sign. A keep right sign. A route marker.
Answer.
A no passing sign.
Question 37. A school bus with flashing red signals has stopped on the two-lane road ahead. What must you do?
Stop regardless of what side of the road you are on. Pass the bus. Stop if you are on the bus side of the road. Slow down and proceed with caution.
Answer.
Stop regardless of what side of the road you are on.
Question 38. How close can you lawfully park to a crosswalk at an intersection?
5 feet. 15 feet. 10 feet. 20 feet.
Answer.
20 feet.
Question 39. Which of the following must you do before you change lanes?
Check your mirrors. Use your turn signals. Look over your shoulder. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 40. Which pedestrian is on a crosswalk?
Pedestrian B. Pedestrian A. Both pedestrians. Neither pedestrian.
Answer.
Both pedestrians.
Question 41. What sort of sign has this shape?
A pedestrian crossing sign. A school sign. A work zone sign. A lane control sign.
Answer.
A school sign.
Question 42. There is an emergency vehicle with flashing lights stopped by the road. What should you do?
Proceed with caution. Move to the lane furthest from the emergency vehicle. Slow down to 20 miles per hour below the speed limit. Stop behind the emergency vehicle.
Answer.
Move to the lane furthest from the emergency vehicle.
Question 43. You see a school bus stopped with red flashing signals on the opposite side of a divided highway. What must you do?
Slow down to 15 miles per hour and proceed with caution. Stop before reaching the bus position. Proceed with caution. Come to a complete stop, yield if necessary, and then proceed.
Answer.
Proceed with caution.
Question 44. What should you do at a yellow signal?
Stop if you safely can. Drive through if you think you can cross before the signal turns red. Drive through after yielding to traffic. Drive through if safe.
Answer.
Stop if you safely can.
Question 45. Two cars arrive at an intersection at the same time. Which of the following is true?
You must yield to oncoming vehicles before you turn left at an intersection. You must yield to all turning vehicles at an intersection. One driver should just take right of way. You have right of way if you are in the busier lane.
Answer.
You must yield to oncoming vehicles before you turn left at an intersection.
Question 46. You see an ambulance approach with its flashing lights on. What must you do?
Pull over to the right and stop. Maintain speed and direction. Changing lanes or stopping is unpredictable and dangerous. Slow down so the ambulance can pass. Speed up and turn off the road as soon as possible.
Answer.
Pull over to the right and stop.
Question 47. Can you turn left at this green arrow?
Yes, you may proceed after yielding to oncoming vehicles. Yes, you proceed if the intersection is clear. No, you must wait for the red signal to change. No, these lights are out of order.
Answer.
Yes, you proceed if the intersection is clear.
Question 48. What does this sign mean?
Truck route only. Truck center from steep side road ahead. Weighbridge ahead. Steep descent ahead.
Answer.
Steep descent ahead.
Question 49. How close to a fire hydrant can you lawfully park?
6 feet. 15 feet. 10 feet. 20 feet.
Answer.
15 feet.
Question 50. What must you do at a flashing red signal?
Yield to all traffic, unless you're on the busier roadway. Come to a complete stop and yield to traffic and pedestrians. Proceed through with caution. Yield to traffic and pedestrians.
Answer.
Come to a complete stop and yield to traffic and pedestrians. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.